Yeah, do it for a living.
Yep. So both stretchy claws, and I got dibs. Are they play poker professionally, and they're good friends of mine, and we do a lot of studying together, and we run a lot of ideas and hands, etc., by each other. Um, and I respect their acumen. And I'm really glad to have them join me here, guys. So welcome everybody on YouTube again to part 2 of this series. And yeah, let's get this show on the road. We got the old Ace 9 Sudi. We see the cutoff raise here. I mean, we can see their hand. Oh, you can't see their hand. This is their hand.
Nice.
So, given we don't see their hand, what are we doing here, guys? We got these stack sizes behind us. And they're sitting with 10K here, a little bit over 10K. Fallon says that we're flatting.
I think flat is fine. I think 3-bet is fine.
Yeah, I think you'd have to. I think by now you'd have a little bit of stats on the two guys to your left, right?
Yeah, I don't think.
If they were more passive, I mean, I would. I don't know. With Ace 9 suited, I feel like it plays better heads up than it does 3-way. I don't know. I might be wrong.
So would you 3-bet?
I like ISOing. I mean, if he's a tight player, I would flat. If the guy that's opening, but obviously he's not. I would definitely like the ISO if he's opening 4-9 suited. I would not want someone else in the pot, like trying to get the money that's opening 4-9 suited.
Yeah, it seems like Ace 9 suited against a standard cutoff range would be a 3-bet. You're going to be ahead of his opening range, so it's fine.
But yeah. But you'd be in a shit spot if you 3-bet and the guy jams big blind. But I probably flat here. Long story short, I flat.
All right, I actually have this tournament in my poker tracker.
Nice.
So I can take a look at I can take a look at my HUD stats. So we're gonna replay hands. Oh, I'm gonna reverse it though, and then replay hands. So, okay, actually that's not what I wanted. So this is a long hand history. Let's see what went down here. So we have the Ace Queen hand. Oh, this was later on. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna do any spoilers. That was a big hand. Okay, so this was the Ace 9 suited. Okay, so yeah, so it is the 125, 250 big blind. I have HUD stats. I actually have HUD stats on this guy from the cutoff with the 4-9 suited. I have him as 11-8-0 over 40 hands.
Yeah, then I would flat. I think. Yeah.
And then from the small blind and big blind, they're 33, 22, 11 and 28, 17, 0.
Yeah, I would take a flat then.
Yeah. It's surprising to see an open with 4-9 suited here from an 11-8-0.
Got to mix it up.
So yeah, I definitely do prefer a flat. And I think we go. Actually, no, we see a rejam here from the big blind.
Yeah.
And what do you do here?
Fold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is the correct play. If we're giving these guys like pretty straightforward tight ranges, which I think we have to give them credit for, given that we haven't really seen anything super out of the ordinary. say we have a couple hundred hands on these guys, and we just see this guy being like uber aggressive, just getting super out of line, then I probably call this.
Well, do you think 3-betting would have kept that guy from doing that?
With 3-betting?
Yeah, well, for sure.
Like from the button?
Yes.
Is that why you guys were saying 3-betting was a good idea?
Right.
That's part of it. The other part is that you assume that when he doesn't squeeze, he's going to come in the big blind a lot. Therefore, like there's 3 players, and so your equity is less. However, there are merits to to getting a guy to complete with the ace-4. Surprised he's jamming it.
Mm-hmm.
However, like Lappy, what would you do with like king-queen suited if you had played it? If you had chosen to just flat button, would you still fold?
That's a good question. I mean,
Close,
like
right?
we have a lot more equity against more of villain's rejamming range here with king queen suited at vice, versus having ace 9 suited here. We have even against villains like super nutted range, like their jacks 10s, their ace jacks, their ace 10 suited, all of that we have much more equity against than with ace 9 suited, for example.
Right.
I probably still just find a fold, because I think that in this tournament we're just gonna have such a huge edge that we don't need to take thin spots like this, or like the king queen suited if we had that hand instead.
Yeah, given the parameters you said about like what we know about the big blind, I would also fold. But if I had seen if I remembered a single weird thing he did, I would call.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can see that. And we haven't really seen these guys get out of line at all as of this point. And it's a really surprise to see this rejam here too, especially considering the guy on our right here has been super tight. He has not played any hands, given it is a very small sample, 40 hands.
Had him crushed.
Just keep knitting those sweaters, man.
Well, I know, both of them. You can't win it. You can't win if you fold. Double
dominated.
My mentor always taught me that. You can't win if you fold. So we did fold. Sigh.